Hi there, Coach Sage here with the second weekly training wrap of my summer mountain season. Running uphill at Batasso Preserve, here outside of Boulder, Colorado. Nice hot sunny day. They actually have a fire ban in effect. It's been so dry and crazy, Colorado. But anyway, we'll jump right in. This is for training week, June 4th to June 10th, I believe. So last week's totals. And to keep me accountable, give you guys an update on how the mountain marathon training season is going. I ran about 100 miles a week, so 160K a week in terms of volume. On Strava, I think it says like 97.5 miles, which is a little short because I screwed up my GPS on that Niwot Ridge run, cut it about 2 miles short, and then cut the vertical short. I did a treadmill challenge, didn't check the vertical, it was about 1,800 feet, so Strava totals are a little lower than actually what happened, but it's a good solid training week. I feel like I'm slowly getting my mountain legs back. It takes me usually at least 2 or 3 weeks to start adjusting to the higher volume again, and especially the climbing, but I put in some quality workouts. I'm looking at my Strava here, just give you the rundown. Monday, June 4th, woke up in the morning, did a 9-miler at easy 9 flat miles. Then in the afternoon, did our Rocky Mountain group run, had that downhill footage of the fearless leader Ryan Smith on Green Mountain, which is almost 3,000 feet of gain in 3 miles of the Gregory Canyon route. So good fast mountain run downhill, easy on the uphill. The next day, I had a quality session, medium long run. Ended up being about 17 miles, or I think that's like 28 kilometers, with only 2,000 feet of climbing, but it was hard climbing. I had 8 miles in the middle there, about 13K, or no, that's like, yeah, 13K, where I did up tempo. So I started up Downey Draw Trail, pretty smooth runnable trails, but I hit the heart rate over 160, which is pretty steady state for me. It definitely taxed the legs. It was also a really hot day and I started way too late, no excuses. It's been like 90 degrees here in Boulder, so I got drained on fluids. I was wearing my Nathan Zach pack and I had quite a bit of fluid. Let's see, about 32 ounces of fluid, but drained that after 2 hours. But did some hard pickup in the middle there for climbing and descending up Rattlesnake Gulch. You can see it on Strava there. Got the CR up and down outside of El Dorado Springs, Colorado, which is right next to Boulder basically. So it was a good longer effort, more specific to Mount Blanc marathon training, I think. Running fast on the flats, runnable trails, and then doing some hard, steep climbs and descents and more technical descents fast. It won't be as technical as Zagama, so that's good. Next day, easy, flat day. Did a lunch run, 6.9 miles, my bike path, and the group run, Boulder Running Company group run, also on the bike path. It's a flat, easy 6. The next day after that, I doubled. I did a morning shakeout run. I was doing filming the torrent, Hoka 11 torrent. Shoshu review. Did a little climbing, easy running, short run in the morning. This is Thursday, June 7th. But then in the afternoon, I did a treadmill challenge at the Runner's Roost store. Great meeting some of you, by the way, out at that run. I did a little warm-up, 3-mile group run warm-up, got in some vertical, and then went into this 15 minutes at 15% incline. Now, in the past, I've done this before Mount Washington, and my record's about 1.99 miles, really close to 2 miles, but it was at sea level, and that was the year I ran 58:27 at Mount Washington, won the US mountain running champs way back in 2012, and I was fresh off of half marathon training, more intensity. Then I did it at Outdoor Retailer in Salt Lake City, just a little bit of elevation, I guess, and I went like 1.94 miles head to head against Max King on the treadmill challenge there. So, you know, those are benchmarks. I only went about 1.8 miles, but you know, it was outside of Colorado Springs, closer to 6,000 feet of altitude, super hot on the treadmill in the evening, no fan, So I was drenched in sweat, hard effort. Only went about 1.8 miles, but you know, I think my legs are still tired, adjusting to the mileage. I'm just kind of training through it, but do want a hard effort with some lactate, high lactate concentrations before Mount Washington. So, you know, a week and a half out, Mount Washington. It's a good effort, good hard vertical. 15% grade is steep. Mount Washington's only 12% grade. So that's good. Next day I did Niwot Ridge, high altitude push up to 12,000 feet, or about, it's a little less than 4,000 meters, 3,600 meters of altitude. Did a 12-mile run, nice and easy, relaxed climbing, but adjusting to the high altitude for the summer as well, which we'll get more into for Pikes Peak, the pure high altitude race and specific to that kind of grade, running up high in the mountains. Sandy and I then went on a camping trip. You can check out my vlog, what I eat in a day camping. We did a 16-miler on Saturday on Colorado Trail, nice and relaxed. High altitude though, 10,000 feet of elevation was the elevation, starting elevation. It wasn't a big climb on the Colorado Trail, but good miles, good duration, fun times. And then the next day I just did easy 10 miles towards Kenosha Pass on the Colorado Trail camping. Came back to Boulder, went to the gym after the drive at night, and ran to the gym a mile, and then did 3 miles, almost 5K at 12% average grade, just easy climbing to top off the week, then a mile back. But yeah, feeling pretty good. I'm healthy. Knock on wood somewhere. Knock on that sign. And yeah, just trying to get this momentum going. I have Mount Washington this weekend on Saturday. It's an amazing race. It's one of my favorite races in the world. Really special event, near and dear to my heart. It'll be my fourth time at the Big Hill. No, I think it's my 5th time at the Big Hill. Of course, I've only cracked 60 minutes once, and it was the first year there when it was the US mountain rank champs. And you know, I was revved up for really good half marathon training at the time and doing shorter mountain focus. Ever since I started doing ultras, haven't cracked 60 at Mount Washington, but I have been top 3, which helps you get a spot back to this legendary race. And just so much history. If you're from the Northeast, Boston area, New England, you know Mount Washington. It's an auto road race, 12K, 7.6 miles uphill, 12% average grade. Looking at lung busting lactate threshold effort for about an hour. So yeah, you know, to be honest, I'm not in sub 60 shape probably this year. I got the focus of Mount Blanc Marathon 2 weeks later, as well as coming off Zagama. It's been hard to get some of the intensity back, but I love Mount Washington. It's a great test, fitness and strength, great community out there. I'll spend some time out there doing a speaking event, and yeah, just meeting a lot of you hopefully. So Mount Washington this Saturday. I'm gonna do a long run right after that though. Get ready for Mount Blanc Marathon. I have more time this year to prepare for the Mount Blanc Marathon, July 1st, so that's a big focus. I really want to do well there, as well as Pikes Peak. I'm always thinking about the marathons I have later in the summer. Pikes Peak, home course advantage, really amped up. Those are the focus races of the summer, marathon distance in the mountains. So that's the idea. Great view over here. So thanks so much for following along in the series. Definitely more to come, as well as informative training talks. Comment with stuff you'd like to hear about and vote up comments. Like to hear how your training is going as well. Thanks so much to the Patreon supporters for really making this possible, with all you guys, the likes, the thumbs up, comments on here, subscriptions on here. And check out our Sage Running, at Sage Running social media handles. We got Sage Running success stories and sharing that with you, any surface, any distance. Thanks so much, guys. Sure to subscribe if you like these types of videos. Check out our playlist as well for more videos like this, and an extensive library collection we have here, as well as our coaching website, sagerunning.com. Coach Andy and I sell training plans for any surface, any distance, but really couldn't do this without you. Hope your running's going well, and stay tuned for more.